Hey everyone, my name is Sam and thanks for checking out this video. I wanted to put this kind of like clip in my weekly wrap up, but it just got too long, so I decided to make it its own kind of separate thing. Yeah, I want to talk about this beautiful book that I read right here this week. And to even just answer you, yes, the hype is deserved. Now let's just jump into my gushing, raving love of this book. It is literally one of the best books I've ever read of all time. Like, ever. The writing, everything is just amazing. It was perfect. And I am just so excited for this to come into our world and for everyone to start getting obsessed with it the way that they do about Harry Potter. I'm like 100% sure the majority of the people that watch this video are going to click on it because of the thumbnail having this book on it. I love my job so much. Sometimes I managed to make buddies with a publisher at a conference that I went to, and they sent me an ARC for Children of Blood and Bone. I had no idea who to contact to get someone. My coworker didn't know either, so I'm just so happy I got this, and I will never ever give it away. My friend Amanda is also getting me a signed finished copy because she lives in an area where the author is going to be doing a signing, and I love her for that. I'm amazed. This book was 600 pages, like on the dot, and I know the finished copy is like 140, 150-ish pages less, and I don't know why it is, because having read the ARC, I literally couldn't pick a sentence out of this that didn't need to be here. It was amazingly written, and I know all the hype that's around it. There's like signs all over on billboards and Hollywood and everything for that book, and I legitimately don't think that that is enough hype for this book. It was so well written. It's definitely going to be a massive thing. I will be absolutely floored if it doesn't. It was just amazing and so good, and like I said, there's not a negative thing I could say about this book. I flew through it, and I mean, the cover is awesome too. This is a debut work too, which blows me away. The world was so interesting. And the politics and kind of like the atmosphere of like all the magic and where the king tyrant kind of sits was just so well fleshed out. And as we go through this book, we find out about how magic, you know, I don't even know if, yeah, so I mean, like, the blurb on it says, like, they killed my mother, they took our magic, they tried to bury us, and now we will rise. And, I mean, that kind of perfectly sums up the book. Our main character, and I don't know, I'm probably not going to say the names right, and I do apologize, Zelia, Z-E with an accent, L-I-E, her and her family are, you know, they had their powers stripped away, and they are heavily taxed by the king, and, you know, because of that, they're impoverished, they're, you know, barely hanging on by a thread. Her mother was killed by these people because she was so powerful, and we get her perspective and her brother's perspective. And then we also meet the princess and the prince, the heir to the monarchy, and they also get perspective. So you get all of these different points of view, and it's so interesting because not everyone's on the same side, but not everyone's evil or good. It's just like a lot of grayness. Like, you know, some people, they want their powers back, but you could see that obviously they took it away because some people abused it. But then you're like, but you don't take it away from everyone and abuse everyone for that reason. But that's what they do, and but then, you know, the other side is like, but you can't do that, we're all good. Like, it's just like, oh, it was just so well done. I loved all of the perspectives. I loved the romance. The ending was so legit, I, like, jaw dropped for the last, like, quarter of the book. Couldn't put it down. And, like, you go through so many, like, literal, like, atmospheres. Like, there's, like, the jungle, then there's, like, kind of a pirate duel, and then we have, like, again, we're in the jungle in this, like, made tribe community, and then we're in the city, then we're in a village. Like, you just go through so many different geographic places and setups, and she managed at each different spot to, like, make me feel like I was there. Within the first 100 pages or so, there's, like, a run, kind of, like, running from town guards within city limits, and I noticed as I finished once I hit the 100-page mark or so, I was actually panting along with that scene. I didn't realize it until I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. The book just ended with so much open, and like, it's just amazing, and I'm just so excited for the sequels to come out. It's gonna be a trilogy that I know of right now. I don't even know, like, I literally can't even think of a negative thing about this book. I loved it. All 600 pages were necessary. I'm definitely going to be picking up a finished copy, like I said. I'm also ordering the audiobook so that I can hear the proper pronunciations of the names, because, like, I'm white Canadian English. Like, that's me. I can speak a bit of French, but that's it. So I couldn't pronounce a lot of the names, and there's a lot of, like, chanting in what I assume is Nigerian, that I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't even know how to sound it out in my head. So I could recognize the words strung together, but I couldn't pronounce it. So I'm really, really curious to reread the book, the finished copy, with that audiobook kind of helping me pronounce it along the way. But, oh my god, it's just so good. Make sure to check the description box down below for links to all of my social media. I am on Twitter, Instagram, Litsy. I also just restarted doing Pinterest too, because, like, I don't know what happened, but I just all of a sudden was like, I need to get into Pinterest again, and spent, like, the entire evening on it. But yeah, so make sure to check all those links down below. If you follow me, I will make sure to follow you back.